Function demonstration. Off. On. Brightness, optional from 0 to 100%. Scenes, press or double-click number keys to call scenes. Total 16 scenes. You can customize color and brightness of each scenes. Cycle schedules, press enter and number key to call cycle task. 4 cycle task can be set. There are also 256 time schedules can be set. Color of RGB WA devices. Color of XY devices. Color of TC devices. Groups control. Each group can be controlled separately. Includes on-off, brightness, colors, scenes and so on. Single control. Controlled separately by address. Press both plus key and minus key, enter system config. Enter config. Gear address, assign, modify and delete devices addresses. There are 3 mode, assign, modify, and delete. We can delete single or all addresses. Delete single addresses. Delete all. Assign, we can assign addresses to single or all devices. And extended address to new devices. Modify, we can modify the address of each device. Here we change the address from 00 to 08. Gear parameter, set parameters for each device. Min level and max level, set the minimum and maximum brightness of the devices. Here we set the max level to 0.2%. Now the maximum brightness cannot exceed 0.2%. Power on. The brightness of the device when it is power on. Here we set the power on brightness to 0. When it's power on, the brightness is 0. Now we set the power on brightness to 100%. When it's power on, the brightness is 100%. Fail level. The brightness of the device when the system failure. Here we set the fail level to 0. Power off the DALI bus, system failure, the brightness is 0. Set the fail level to 100%. Power off the DALI bus, system failure, the brightness is 100%. Fade time, when lights are turned on and off. Set it to 0, you can see that there is no fading time. Set it to 2 seconds and you can see the light changes slowly. Fade rate is the number of step change per second of the light. Next fade time is extended fade time, available setting range is 0 to 16 minutes. Fast fade time, only valid to dim device type in the control area. Curve is dimming curve, available settings are logarithmic and linear. We can also set TC warmest, TC coolest, physical warmest, physical coolest, power on TC. System fail TC, power on RGBWA. System fail RGBWA, power on XY. System fail XY. Gear scene, up to 16 scenes can be configured. You can select control area as all, group, or single. Here we set the scene 00 of all devices to cyan. Enable it. Tap enter to save setting. Set the scene 01 of all devices to purple. Enable it. Tap enter to save setting. Press or double-click number key to recall scenes. Scenes for groups. We set scene 00 and scene 01 for groups 00 and 01. Details as above. Recall scene 0 for all devices. Recall scene 1 for all devices. Recall scene 0 for group 0. Recall scene 1 for group 0. Recall scene 0 for group 1. Recall scene 1 for group 1. Gear groups devices by address. We will assign address 1 to groups 0 and 1. Set the gear address to 1. Short press plus key to select group number, white background means selected. Here we select group 0 and 1. Tap enter to save setting. Turn off group 0. Turn on group 0. Turn off group 1. Turn on group 1. Identify gear, find and identify control gears. Not short address, find the gears without short addresses. Single address, find the gears with short addresses. Find the device with address 01. Find the device with address 06. Timer task, 256 timer tasks can be configured. Address type available setting range is all, group, single. Select group, we can choose group number. Select single, we can choose address number. Task type, available setting range is cycle, scene, bionic, and stop them. Select call scene, we can choose scene number. Select call cycle, we can choose cycle number. Enable it. All enable is used to enable or disable all timer tasks. Timer type, week, and date. One-time timer task based on a date. Repeated timer task based on week. Here we set a timer task as above. At 6:16, call scene 0. Press enter to save the settings. Cycle schedule, maximum 4 cycle schedules can be set. Select the gear type you want to set. RGB, WA, TC, DIM, and XY are optional. Step number. Maximum 48 steps for each cycle task. Stay time. Fade time. Brightness. Color. And enable it. Press enter to save the settings. Here we set 4 step for cycle task 0. Details as above. Short press both enter key and number key to call cycle schedule. Press any scene can stop cycle task. Bionic schedule. Maximum 4 Bionic schedules. Total 24 step for each task. You can set brightness and color temperature according to your preference. Press enter to save the settings. Short press both enter key and number to call Bionic schedule. Press any scene can stop it. System setting. Press both plus key and minus key enter system config. Enter system. DALI Master ID is the communication ID of the DALI Master Controller system. Available setting range is 0 to 255. 0 and 255 are defined as broadcast addresses. If there are more than one DALI Master controllers under the same communication port, please do not set the ID as these two specified ID numbers. Beep. Set beeping when press button. You can enable or disable it, set tone and volume. Vibrator. Set vibrate when press button. You can enable or disable it and set vibrator time. Lock panel after a period of inaction. You can enable or disable it and set lock time, inaction time. After locking, long press the up and down key to unlock. Off display, after a period of inaction. You can enable or disable it and set off time, inaction time. Auto return home after a period of inaction. System time. Set time for system. Backlit. Set backlight of the button. Backlit lightness 0% to 100%. Battery voltage. When the battery voltage is lower than 2.4 volt, please replace the battery. Otherwise the RTC function of the master controller will not work well. Cycle running status displays the status, cannot modify. Bionic running status displays the status, cannot modify. DALI bus status displays the status, cannot modify. When DALI bus communication does not work well, it will display bus error.